Sigma just announced the world's smallest and lightweight ultra-wide angle lens. It's f2.8 made for your APS-C camera. Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about the 10-18 Sigma f2.8 DC DN lens. This lens is designed for APS-C cameras. APS-C cameras are all over the screen if you have one of these. So in this video, we're going to talk about build quality and design, image quality, low light performance, autofocus and manual focus, and of course, videography performance, the portability and handling, pros and cons. Okay, right off the bat, let's talk about the build quality of this lens. This lens is built to last. It's made of plastic, combination of plastic and metal, of course, the gasket. I cannot compare the weight of this lens to anything because it's so light. You can do it in one go if you're going from tele to wide. It's very easy. The lens is constructed with 13 elements in 10 groups. It has 3 FLD, 1 SLD, and 4 aspherical elements. It is compatible with high-speed autofocus, has stepping motor, compatible with lens aberration correction as well. It supports DMF and autofocus and manual focus, of course. And it is compatible with autofocus assist if you're using Sony mount. Now this lens is designed to minimize flare and ghosting. It's 7-blade rounded diaphragm, and of course it's made in Japan. 23 means this lens is version 2023, and I wouldn't drop this. I think if you drop this lens, it's gonna break. Take a look at the images that I shot using this lens paired with the Sony a7 IV APS-C mode, of course, and they are amazing. You can see for yourself, minimal distortion, almost no chromatic aberration, and it's just crazy sharp from edge to edge. And when it comes to low light performance, this lens never fails. It's f2.8. There's not going to be a problem if you are shooting in low light. I have a few samples of low light photography and videography for you as well. Most of my work are corporate. When the ambient light is not good, I just bump up the ISO and make sure that I'm shooting in f2.8. Now when it comes to autofocus using this lens, don't have any complaint at all. In fact, I'm using the lens right now. This is the 10-18 f2.8, you guys. So I'm shooting at f2.8, 320 ISO, 1 key light, and it's just really amazing. Before I was using the 24mm 1.4 because of I really like the depth in my shot, but hey, look, there's a bit of a depth in this shot using this lens, and I am on crop mode right now. This is the widest end of this lens, equivalent to 15mm, and this is 36mm, the tele end. It's tracking my eye at the moment, and if I focus on the box super quick, it's gonna focus on the box. There's no problem at all. And the autofocus, there's no noise at all. It's super silent. Can't even hear when it's changing the focus to something else. So the focusing distance of this lens is ridiculously close. You can go up to 0.381 to 0.627 feet. In meters, that's 0.116 to 0.191 meters. I just can't believe the focusing distance of this lens is super crazy. We could try it right now. Zoom it to the tele end and focus right here. So this is just really close to the lens. I've used this lens to establish place. I have this 16-28, but when I use it on the Sony a7 IV, I want to make sure that I can slow down the footage so I shoot 4K 60. If you are Sony a7 IV, you know that there's a crop. When you do 4K 60 or 4K 50, there's a 1.5 times crop. Now with this lens, that solves the problem. I mean, I live in Dubai and everything is big here. In short, you need to shoot at the widest end. Let's say if you have a Sony ZV-E10 or one of those APS-C cameras and you want to vlog with those cameras, this is a perfect lens for you. It's a 15 to 36 millimeter. You can vlog just, you know, using your hands, and you can showcase all the breathtaking places that you're going to. It's lightweight, especially if you're using APS-C cameras. It's not gonna weigh you down, because if you're vlogging, you're trying to show yourself, right? You're filming yourself the whole day. You're showcasing where you are, where you're going, the adventure, all that stuff. I think this is the only downside that I can think of using this lens. It's the hood. It's a new mechanism. You know, I really do. There's a line right there. You align the hood. There it is with the hood on. It's tight and secure. That's the only downside that I can think of, putting the lens hood on. I mean, if you compare it to the old lenses like the 16 to 28 DN, it's very easy to install the lens hood, right? It's just like so. No problem at all. Removing very fast, putting it back. You can just pull it back up, and then there has to be, I don't like it, but it's there. The main selling point of this lens is the compact design, lightweight, ultra wide angle zoom lens. It's f2.8, of course. It's very compact, and compared to the other competitors out there, which is Sony, they have 10 to 18, which is f4. That's gonna cost you double the price. By the time I'm filming this is the price of this lens. Overall, this lens is a great ultra wide angle lens. If you're looking for one, this is a buy. It's f2.8, it's lightweight, compact, it's cheap. If I don't have the 16 to 28, I would 100% get this lens. And when I'm using this lens, I never had any complaint when it comes to autofocus or manual focus. The distortion is so minimal, you can use it as portrait. All the photographers that I know, I showed them the pictures. They were surprised that it was shot in an ultra wide angle lens and there's no distortion, like almost zero distortion. The technology that they use in this lens is just amazing. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching this video. As always, thumbs if you like it, comment down below if you have any questions, or if you've used this lens, if you have any suggestions, or if you want to do collaboration here in United Arab Emirates, Dubai, let me know. Thanks Sigma for sending this lens for me to try it out. I really appreciate it. And link down below, MK Trading, if you want to purchase some camera gears. And thanks for watching. See you soon.